everybody, welcome back to another early review. Today we're talking about the brand new HBO Max Warner Brothers release, Godzilla vs. Kong. Winner wins it all, loser takes a fall. One will fall, one will win. Let's talk about it right now. It comes out tomorrow on HBO Max as well in IMAX and in theaters, which I gotta tell you, that's probably the way to go see it. But before you do that, be sure to hit that bell, subscribe if you want early movie reviews just like this, and if you can give the video a thumbs up, that would be a lot of help too. And without any further ado, let's talk about it. Godzilla vs. Kong. Who's gonna win? In a time when monsters walk the earth, humanity's fight for the future is set between Godzilla and Kong in a collision course that will see the two most powerful forces of nature on the planet collide in a spectacular battle for the ages. Alright, so I always like to start with the positives. Let's do that first. Everything in this movie looks amazing. The CGI, the battles, the visual effects, it is all top notch. Seeing Kong and Godzilla go head to head is iconic. If you can go see it in the IMAX, you probably should. If you can go see it in 4D, whatever they got, whatever those kids are doing today, whatever those crazy big theater things they have, go see it. I think it was smart from HBO Max to put this movie out on a Wednesday. I thought it was a little odd at first, but you know what? I'm thinking about it. You put it out on a Wednesday, people watch it at home, they go, that was really good. You know what? This weekend, let's go see it in IMAX. I can see that definitely being a thing, because why else would they do it that way, right? The biggest takeaway from this movie, as far as positives, is that the visuals are just amazing. Watching Godzilla and Kong go head to head in Hong Kong with these bright neon lights, and it's so bright. I gotta say, it's so much better than every other fight I've seen in the MonsterVerse. You know, you go back to the original movie, Godzilla, and you could barely see Godzilla. And then you have Godzilla King of the Monsters, which, you know, yeah, there's more fighting, there's more smashing, but for the most part, it's kind of in a dust cloud. And if you don't have Godzilla, you know, shooting his atomic breath, or if you don't have the other creatures kind of doing like that yellow lightning, it's kind of murky and hard to see. I like in this movie, you got a set piece that takes place on a battleship. You got one that takes place in Hong Kong with the bright lights. You even have another set piece, which I don't want to go into spoilers, but it takes place in a very unique location. I'll give you a hint. There's less gravity in this location. And damn, is it cool. So I really liked everything visually. You know, Adam Wingard is the director of some good movies, and also some bad movies. So when I went into this, I was kind of worried, you know, where is this going? Not to mention, he's remaking these two movies, and now I'm starting to wonder, like, alright, Adam Wingard, like, what's your deal, bro? Like, are you just cashing in, or do you like this genre? Regardless of all that, I think this movie is very enjoyable for exactly what you'd expect it to be. I wouldn't go in there expecting it to be more than what you expect it to be, especially from the story and from the characters, which is going to bring us into the negatives of this film. I gotta admit, the plotting of this is so unimportant to the story in the sense of, like, it's just meant to get you from one fight scene to the next. If you took away the fight scenes in this movie, it would be god-awful because, oh my god, there are scenes in this movie that make me go, wow. The writers are really speaking down to the lowest common denominator. This is like Transformers Part 27 or Fast and Furious 11, and it's just like, wow, they're just trying to appeal to everybody, and I guess everybody includes dumb people. And it's so, I don't know why, like, just stop shortchanging the audience. Like, we're not as dumb as you make us out to be. And I know I should probably not say that because I find out there's more dumb people every day. Regardless, that's not a good reason to make your character so dumb. You know, this is not even like made for kids. It's made for dumb people when it comes to the jokes, when it comes to the characters, when it comes to the plot devices and what actually works in solving the problem and winning the day. There was a scene where the fate of humanity is on the line, and you know how they solve that problem? They take a beverage and they pour it into a computer. I'm not kidding, that is a plot point in the movie, and because that happens, it changes the course of the rest of the movie. It is on the same level of the rat from Endgame coming back through the time machine, where it's like, well, if the rat never did that, then I guess Thanos would have won. It's that level of stupid. You know, the main A-team, which is like Alexander Skarsgård, who is in True Blood. He's also Tarzan. He's okay. He's teamed up with Rebecca Hall, who I gotta say, Rebecca Hall is probably the best actress, the best actor in the entire movie. She is doing the best that she can with the script that she was given. I like her. It's kind of funny, in the press release they mentioned Rebecca Hall from Holmes and Watson. I'm like, why would you put that down in parentheses? Why wouldn't you be like Rebecca Hall from The Town? Right? She's teamed up with Skarsgård, and there's this little girl named Gia, who I thought is basically the heart of the movie. She really is. She has this connection with Kong, and it really just, it brings the movie together. It is the heartwarming scene, and yes, it's cliched, and yes, we've seen it, but it actually does work in bringing it all together. And I like those characters enough because they're dropping exposition and they're keeping the movie going. What I don't like is the other characters that we have who are doing a different mission, and that team involves Millie Bobby Brown, Tyree Henry, who I actually do like. He's in Atlanta, but I knew I saw him someplace else. He's actually got a bit part in Joker, the mental hospital. He's the guy that gives Arthur the file, or I mean, he steals it from him, but he's in that scene. And then the kid from, what was it, Deadpool 2, what is his name? Julian Dennison. He's in this, and my god, I can't even fault him. I mean, I can, because I thought he was annoying in Deadpool 2 as well, but he has the worst dialogue in the whole movie. I mean, I gotta admit, the Henry guy, Tyree Henry, also just the worst jokes. Millie Bobby Brown, you know, she's basically doing the same thing she was doing in King of the Monsters. I think it's even a little bit worse, and they're kind of just like one bad joke after another, right? Henry has a scene where he's like, you know, he walks in and he sees like a crazy thing and he's just like, bitch! And I'm like, really? The dialogue is so bad. It is like Joss Whedon level of bad from Justice League. These cheesy jokes that they're just dropping in. But that's fine, you know, those characters can be awful, and that's fine. Like I said, Gia, who is the character that is connected to Kong, they have their own language, they can talk to one another, you know, that's the real heart of the movie. Rebecca Hall doing exposition dumps and kind of feeling like a real character, that's the real heart of this movie. Alexander Skarsgård, you know, and those other characters, meh. Kyle Chandler does make an appearance, but he doesn't do anything. He's just like, he's trying to call Millie Bobby Brown on the phone. He's like, where did you go? And it's like, he could have filmed his stuff in a day, and he has no bearing on the plot at all. Okay. All in all, guys, I really did enjoy Godzilla vs. Kong because I went there to go see the set pieces. We get 3 massive set pieces, 3 giant fights. The third one is a bit extended. It just keeps going, and a lot of it's set during the daytime, so you can see what's going on, and you get exact+y what you want and what you expect. Nothing more, but that's okay, which is why I'm going to give Godzilla vs. Kong a B+. But what did you think of Godzilla vs. Kong? Be sure to comment down below. It is coming out tomorrow, and it's going to be in theaters, I think, on the same day. So be sure to comment down below, Godzilla vs. Kong, what did you think? Are you going to go check it out? What do you think of the MonsterVerse? Should they keep going with it, or should they just stop it here? Be sure to comment down below, and once again, guys, as always, I am John here on Burns Reviews. You've been burned. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out some other videos we got right here, and we will see you next time.